Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn Module 4, Part C, Failing of the Banyan Tree, Part 1st, for Become First Semester First. In the previous part, we learned the poem Offering in the Temple, which is about how the inward feelings are important to see the God in the temple, and there is no need to offerings to the God. There should be a spirituality in our mind and real feelings for the God, and we should behave in very good manner, loyally, morally. Then only we can say there is a God in the temple. In the next part, now we are going to learn the next poem, Failing of the Banyan Tree, which creates the environmental consciousness among us. That is, this is poem by Dilip Chitre. See what is the introduction to the author. Dilip Chitre, born in 1938, died in 2009, who is a bilingual poet, written poetry in Marathi and English. He's, he was a teacher, a painter, and a filmmaker, magazine columnist as well. He lives and works in Mumbai. One Sahitya Akademi Award for the Marathi poetry. He also translated poetry of Sant Tukaram. His poetry is an expression of the spirit. Short stories and critical essays, an anthology of Marathi poetry 1945 to 1965 is very famous, and he wrote many Marathi poems and English as well. See, introduction to the poem. Poem published in the collection Traveling in a Cage in 1980. It expressed his concern over ecology and his grave concern for nature. His intimacy with nature is important in this particular poem. The poem is caution against the pace with which our traditions are changing, thus breaking the old cultural values with Western and modern science. See how the modern science is important, but traditions and cultures are also important. Here is a two point of view, that is the environment. We must save trees, and second part, how those trees are sacred because their lives are important for us and they become sacred for us. Themes in the poem. See, what are the themes in the poem? The failing of the banyan tree focuses on a particular time in a family's history when a drastic decision has to be made by the father. This decision involves the demolition of houses on a hill and the cutting down of a huge tree which has stood for centuries in the same spot. See how the drastic decision is made of cutting down of a huge tree, of a banyan tree. In Marathi, it is a vadaचं झाड, and how it is important in our life, how it is a mythological value, we know it. Cutting of a centuries old mythical banyan tree, shifting from Baroda to Bombay, leaving behind the memories and remembrance connected with the old paternal ancestor house where he grew up and passed his days, even though the scene and sights appeared to be more familiar and related to personally. See, here we can understand how this poet is small child and he has seen the cutting of the huge banyan tree, and there is very important theme and it touches to our heart. That is how the huge tree cut down and he expressed very minutely in the poem. If we read the poem, we come to understand how it is written very personally. It is an autobiographical poem, being Dilip Chitre's exploration of time when he was uprooted from Baroda to the city of what was then called Bombay, modern day Mumbai. So the banyan tree is a metaphor for his life, for the family's upheaval. See, this banyan tree is symbolic one that his life changes when he came to Bombay from Baroda. So the banyan tree is a metaphor for his life, and the man responsible for the move is none other than the father, representing all that is masculine, dominant, forward looking, and destructive. Contrast this with the traditional knowledge of the grandmother, representing all that is feminine, the past, nurturing, religious, and conservative. See, two generation gap is important one in this poem. That is, first is his father and second his grandmother. Father is representative of modern world and grandmother is a representative of religious and conservative family and the past and representing the feminine qualities and mm, talking about the sacredness of the banyan tree. This patriarchal versus matriarchal themes is central to the poem. The speaker appearing to favor the latter but is helpless to stop the inevitable momentum of progress as applied by the father. The failing of the banyan tree explores a special time in the life of a sensitive speaker, when family roots were torn out, when the old way of life had to give way to the new. See how the life changes due to the cutting of the banyan tree and one of the events from his life when he is shifting from Baroda to Bombay. And it taught us how the events in the life are important one, memories of the life is important one, and how it changes our life. From the first line, the reader is informed that this decision was taken by the patriarch, the father, and the energy which directly affects things is therefore is masculine. There is no reason given for such drastic action, no specific economical or logical details offered as to why this clearance of house and land should occur. See, here we can understand how the masculine qualities are shown in this poem. Father is a dominant one, and there is no reason for the cutting of the banyan tree, but it is cut down. So we can understand the feelings of the narrator of about the banyan tree and one of the important theme, that is the environment, the nature is important in our life. So in opposition to this masculine approach, antithetical is that of feminine, represented in the family by the grandmother, a spokesperson for nature, for the sacred aura attached to the remaining trees. See how the life of grandmother is also affected due to the cutting of the banyan tree, and she shows her affection towards the banyan tree, how it is sacred for the everyone's life. She introduces a religious element based on tradition, which tells that to harm a tree is an actual crime. The speaker focuses on the names of the trees that are in rather violent language massacred by the father. See why the word used massacred. Massacre is called as a hatyakand. If we learn hatyakand is a theme learned by us in the partition. How there is a massacre at the time of partition of the human beings, and now the term massacred is applied to the tree. So we can understand how it is important one that the trees are environment or the nature is also important in our life, though that's why the writer used the word massacred by the father. And in the shape of the banyan tree is the symbol of family itself, the great rooted tree representing centuries of living, of connection between earth and heaven, how it tries to touches to the sky and try to connect the earth and heaven. So that huge tree is important in our life. It took is cut down. The second stanza gives the reader all the details: how long, how much, how many. A whole ecosystem is gradually brought down, extinguished perhaps. If we learn the second stanza, we can understand how the particular poem is talking about the centuries and the tree's life. And we can understand how it is important one that if we read out the particular lines from the poem, that is, I will read out the lines from the poem, that is, the banyan tree, the second stanza, was 3 times as tall as our house. Its trunk had a circumference of 50 feet. Its scraggly aerial roots fell to the ground. From 30 feet or more so first, they cut the branches, sawing them off for 7 days, and the heap was huge. Insects and birds began to leave the tree, and then they came to its massive trunk. 50 men with axes chopped and chopped. The great tree revealed its rings of 200 years. We watched in terror and fascination this slaughter. As the raw mythology revealed to us its age, soon afterwards we left Baroda for Bombay, where there are no trees except the one which grows and seeds in one's dreams, its aerial roots looking for the ground to strike. See, here we can understand how the banyan tree is explained by the narrator, that is, its rings of 200 years and reveals its age. And now in Bombay, he has only the trees in his dreams and looking for the ground to strike. So, here we can understand how the banyan tree is representing the nature and the particular important issue is discussed in this poem. So here we end for this particular part. And next part we will learn about the next about again this poem and the themes in the poem. Till then, thank you.